Happy Hump Day, riders. I hope everybody's having a blessed Wednesday. Man, as Pretty Trucker said in her live earlier, which I want you guys to go make sure you subscribe to her channel. Man, make sure y'all follow her. She said we're halfway through, and that we are. It's crazy. Hey, Annie, what's going on, sister? What's going on? Hey Shane, thank you. Yeah, make sure you hit that like button, okay? Make sure you hit that like button. What up, nephew? Make sure y'all follow my nephew Jug, okay? Make sure y'all follow my nephew for sure. Thank you. Appreciate it, Jude. Yes, this material is used for purposes of criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, research, fair use, is used permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Talina, Goddess, what it do, Sharon, Barbie, sis, look, Goddess, sis, what's going on? Hey, SP, I miss you. I missed you too. Hey, sweet honey, what's going on, sister? I hope you rested up. Send some prayers out to one of my moderators and my sisters adjusted. Also send some prayers up for my sister and my pool Lizzie. Okay. Hey Miss Dee Dee. Hey Honey 5K, what's going on? Hey Francis. Hey Regina. Hey Alicia. I mean, when I say the Facebook streets, the YouTube streets, the Mo3 sector is definitely over there sectoring. Shout out to our MFN sector right now. Working on my cuss words. I'm trying. Hey, Keela. Hey, Rishi. Hey, Imperfectly, baby. Hey, LaShonda. Hey, Candy, sis. Thank you. Thank you, sis Didi. But the sector is sectoring. I mean, keep it coming. The drags are dragging. I've really been invested into my sector, y'all. Neglecting y'all, but invested because, mentally for these kind of cases and everything that's happening with these cases, you got to just fall back a little bit. Learn to fall back. Someone paying Polo. I said this from the start. Hey, Tracia, I got to go over there. Yes, it's sectoring. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to my good sis, Miss Callie, who I'm going to go see in a couple of weeks. Like, I got my meet and greet that I'm going to Texas. I am. Tickets already in place. And yeah, definitely going to see Texas. Hey, LaQuanda. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Mika. Get out there and live your life to the fullest, as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? If it's to see a friend, a family member, you know, get outside. Let's live our lives to the best of our ability and to the fullest. Someone got Polo page. Now, this is my thing about Polo's page being removed. If he ain't speaking facts, because Gigi got attacked over at Criminal Villain. She did. That's one of the videos I'm about to touch that on because the Facebook streets are booming too right now. Polo said, let's wake it up then. I was like, shit. What's now? Because I'm still catching up. So I'm going to miss some pieces. So y'all got to catch me up with the missing pieces to where we are today, how we really got here. Hey, Queen Butterfly, I see different stuff about PIs and all of this, you know what I'm saying? And again, I still stand with Polo. I don't think nobody should have to ask, like nobody ask you to do this and do that. It's just that that's what his heart, God put on his heart to do was, I'm here in the city. Let me see, because I'm interested. It don't sound right. Hey, Queen Butterfly. Happy Wednesday, sis. I knew his aunt was up to something though. Like seriously, I could tell she was lying. She just wanted attention and money. And I hear you. I need to see something different than work. I'm ready to. Okay. Hey Amanda, did she unalive the man or not? Everybody want to be compensated. And I get how you feel, Amanda. I'm not gonna knock you how you feel, but Facebook is a business too. And it's no disrespect to you, Amanda. My monetization is on currently. Am I going to turn it off? No. It's a mess over there in Facebook. Jeez. I'm like, what happened? It was like one accord. And if that man charges, guess what he charges? If you don't like the fact that he charged, okay. If I don't like the fact that somebody is charging on their channel, I simply just move on. I don't continue to watch them. I don't speak on them. I just try to be around for what I'm here for, and that's, can we find out what happened? At least what happened to this young man? We heard this, we heard that. Witnesses is one witness. I don't know. I get that, Miss Parker, but don't blast someone else for collecting. No, I ain't blasting nobody for collecting. I get it. I get it, Amanda. What's good for the goose got to be good for the gander around this motherfucker. I got to be honest. I don't be liking that kind of talk either. Like, because at the end of the day, the monetization part ain't got nothing to do with what happened to this young man. It just really doesn't. We're just who all these accusations come about now. It's got, the story is one of those that it's like we back from the beginning because we're hearing lies now, and everybody feel like they outing somebody. And again, I don't think Polo should had to ask, or they had to ask him, did we ask you to get involved? That was just because people cared truly and honestly about the story. Hey, too low key T lady. Hey, Tootie. Not you, girl. LOL. So because you keep it up, but I'm trying to. Hey, that is Cap. Natasha been lying and was using her nephew's story to make a profit. I'm an infant and I seen her spirit. It's a dirty one that is covered up well. Y'all drop Miss Dovey Milton's link too. And if you have a YouTube, a TikTok, whatever, just tell me to drop y'all link or whatever. If somebody can grab Polo's the FMLE Polo and the Troll Stroll and stuff, y'all can drop that. Make sure you drop Criminal Villains for sure in the Deep New York. I know they didn't like Lulu. It sounded like a bunch of misinformation and lies from some of the family, and you should. It's a career whether you like it or not. I missed a lot as well. It's a lot of mess. I questioned the Davis side from the beginning. Okay, Keela. Hey, Vamika, the aunt was always too loud for me, but I never say anything. I just sat back and watched and let everything unfold. You got to sometimes. Sometimes, Vamika, you got to sit back. Hey, something sweet. I wish I really knew what happened. I know, Candy. Hey, Vibrant, what's going on, sister? Natasha been lying. That's it. That's all. Lied to me once. That's a wrap. She said, I think they were all scheming because he was known for having so much money. They want to be a part of it. And Polo, right? If we will go down, other people going down. Mm. Miss Parker's skin is always flawless. Thank you, Kamisha. Thank you, baby. Ain't nothing like a little, what I'm saying, a little touch and glow. Go here. A wig will go a long way on a busy day. An innocent person doesn't go into hiding. Where the fuck is Lulu? She's wearing a new lace front. Wigs look way better now. They do. And I like the colors too, honey. I said when CeCe came out and decided not to trust any of them, I just kept listening. And I owe CeCe an apology. Hey, Samad, I do. I do. I owe CeCe an apology. Cause I didn't know, hell, I ain't from down there. She's a new character on the board. She's friends of Natasha. I'm listening. And CeCe did honestly say, hey, Miss Cheeks. CeCe did honestly tell me that there's no footage of the Papa John's a while back. CeCe said today she got the information from the mama. Oh, wait. So, what? So, CeCe, you're friends with the mother, Miss Rena or Renee, too, and Miss Natasha. And I can see if somebody's around when you mess with them, y'all homegirls. Yeah, I'm about to play that. I'm definitely about to play that. Yeah, I think this is the video I'm about to show. I think she said maybe she said go to the 1 hour and 43 mark. Let me make sure through my receipts. Because I want to know why Polo got here, because I heard him bring up CeCe today. She said go to the 134 mark. Okay, let's get into this video now. See, that's the real woman ish, which is why I always respect you. I just feel like the family should put their differences aside and try to get justice. I mean, it's time. CeCe daughter used to date Jason. I did hear her say that. I did catch that part. They tore the mom and Lulu Kirk up. Thank God they're strong and didn't go crazy and end themselves due to the world bashing them. I mean, and I can see your point of view on that too, Jacobs girl. I see everybody's point, which I'm glad it was no more deaths in this. I didn't want to see violence. I don't think nobody else was asking for violence. I think it was more of asking questions. People just had a lot of questions. And even if they didn't pass it to us, we was can we agree that we was dependent on the family to be honest and transparent and stuff? CeCe was on the phone while he was live. Yeah, I heard him call her up. Thank you, Keela. Thank you, LaQuanda, for that. At this point, I think that is justice. Tyrone jumped out of a moving car before. Mm. How did it was going so good? I mean, Gigi, Tamala, Sean B, West, subscribers was calling in, and that's how you got CeCe out. You got to talk. It'll bring somebody out. Y'all just don't know what a conversation will do in these kind of cases. Then she brought the BG girl out. Thank you, Candy. Appreciate you, sister. Hey, Miss Lady T. Thank you, Samara. Appreciate you, sister. Then we got the BG coming out, right? So BG's coming out now saying she's a friend. CeCe's like, well, she's going to talk to Miss Natasha. They want to talk and XYZ. Everybody's anticipating that conversation. Okay, bet. Okay, she's going to talk to Miss Natasha and them. All right. She said they didn't thank people in the right order, I guess. I seen that too. I heard a little bit of that. Real friends don't air out dirty laundry. Rather, there is a disagreement or not. That's why I rock by myself, kids, grandkids, and only. But Tracy, let's think about something. And thank you, SPHJ. Thank you, sister. Let's really think about it. Polo never owed them anything, right? To say to friends, Polo was in it for justice for Dro. He was doing something because the family attached to him. So this is a hell of some acting going on. Was Polo getting close to something? You know, I got to look at everything. Why did they attach themselves to somebody who now isn't relevant and wanted to be? When did that feeling come? Because, yeah, we're grieving, but we can't keep making that excuses. Because we're saying that potentially one of his friends they are foeing, they're not friendly, and things like that. Videos of Tyrone coming out saying things that when nobody calling him are surfacing. So I have to look at it from a lot of different angles, whether the people that are cool with the Davises get mad at me for having an opinion. I'm not saying I'm here to bash anybody. I'm just saying I'm here to understand content creators' perspectives, subscribers' perspectives, and a family that's grieving. Now, when I see who Polo is from the beginning, I believe him. He talks. And if he knows something, he's going to tell it. Why are we mad at people like that? When Gigi gets a receipt, she's going to tell it. She said, I don't keep nothing from y'all, even conversations that she has with her team. She brings that to y'all. So I asked myself, what do they have to gain? Because we're, as content creators, going to talk about what we want to talk about. And if a story comes up, we're gonna talk about it. If something's off, we're gonna look into it more. And the more that they all looked into it, from Polo to Gigi to Open Book and all these other content creators, Royalty that's touching on this, has bought something out that is now standing to be. Miss Natasha said this cousin can't talk. Miss Natasha said this. She's coming back saying things about Polo. I want to play that clip as well. So I need to get into this. You know, toxic relationships will end toxic. Yes. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm behind. Hey, my mother's keeper, what it do? So Stappy Wednesday. Natasha played the hell out of CeCe. She was not defending her. She didn't. I mean, when she, the moment Miss Natasha was like, I don't know a CeCe, I ain't never met a CeCe, I ain't know nobody, I ain't seen nobody on her. It was like the floodgates opened. The floodgates for CeCe opened. Like the Red Sea. I told y'all they really tore the skin and fur off of CeCe. For quite some time, not just a couple of days. It wasn't almost I wouldn't come back if I was CeCe. I wouldn't. She said things that make you go, mm-hmm. Polo said he warned then that a PI would bring out all the laundry and clean and dirt. Yes. And that's something to think about too. Hell yeah, $11,000, $12,000. Everybody. Everybody's ass is getting scraped. From birth up. I mean, for my 11,000, I want is who's the daddies around here? Who's the pappies? Okay? Straight up. Hey, Queen Judah. Things that make you go, My heart goes out to these baby. It breaks my heart. They deserve to know what happened. Not Polo. I was saying won't CeCe aired on GG Live the other night. Yeah, let's get into that. She said Miss Parker Polo realizes that they were moving weird and hiding things from public, but he wanted to be honest. And I feel that, like, why bring me along? Because y'all know I want to talk about it. Why are we mad that people want to talk about it and bring a perspective? And now that what they said on GG Live is happening after Gigi being drug fulfilled. Gigi was drugged too. For sitting back, invested in this story, seeing a lot of moving pieces on the chessboard. She too used the third eye and started saying, and she got attacked for not feeling Miss Natasha in areas. Now that we're here, it's like, oh, we can forget about what Gigi said. Nah, we gotta what everybody said. Because even Polo go back when he called her and said, Miss Natasha, no disrespect to you, but maybe you was just talking out of turn when you say you saw the Papa John's videos. Some people don't forget when they called out. She was loud about that. Only for Polo to come out and say, nobody's seen that video. Y'all think that didn't make her feel away then? It might not have. I mean, I'm just saying, from my witnessing up to now. Because just that don't make this situation be this big at this point. I'm glad Polo spoke truth honestly. When donations involved, it do get messy and people change, they do. I don't care how nobody feel. That man was loyal and he gave them time to tell the truth, but they refused to do so. When they realized he was a liability, they had to drop him. I believe that. I see that, Jacob's girl. I do. I'm sorry, CeCe. I thought you was lying. Watched on Gigi's chat and World D reaction. I see when things. Yes, straight up, Queen Judah. Hey, Renee. for giving me discernment. I always felt everybody just jumped on the aunt's emotional rant. I agree. I'm guilty. Thank you, Miss Cheeks. Thank you, sister. Appreciate that. Thank you, Samad, sis. Because when everyone was dragging CeCe, I don't know what was going on. I was confused. It happened so fast. It was. They was like, Aunt Natasha's coming. I remember. It was already like we was in a back in the days. Like if you ever watched the Rome versus somebody else like England or something, you watch those kind of movies and shit like that, and it felt like we was in the dome. That's like Natasha's coming, yeah, yeah, yeah. And when she said she didn't know CeCe and didn't send nobody to advocate and told no, she ain't talked to nobody. Oh man, it. I ain't never seen somebody that's called getting drugged for filth. Everybody's emotions. Hey Jazzy, what to do, sister? Happy Wednesday. The whole family is suspect. God is the great. Hey y'all, hey. What's going on? God is the great. Justice for this young man. He was around a lot of gritty people. That's not love. I agree. And when a lot of money's involved, and that's where we be solely focused on, it's like what's really going on? It's not that he just went off on them. He said he keep asking them to can you correct that? Can you tell them it was a mistake? Straight lying. Mm. CeCe's son said Tasha's son tried to fight Lulu, and I got that from the mama. Mm. Everybody suspects man. LL, like the saying goes, the loudest in the room. You should be careful of what comes out of your mouth. Polo wasn't going along with no BS or things that's not 100% facts. Plus, he found out they were laughing and talking about him too. Wow. See, the circles are small. But when I heard Gigi point out people that I know where I go on Facebook, Nina Johnson is one. She keeps me up on Romika updates when I can't, like, I might not have went to YouTube first. I don't always go to YouTube first. I don't. So I go on Nina Johnson's or I go to Polo to see if I've missed anything and check other things on Facebook. So I'm like, wow. So to see that Nina Johnson agreed with Polo when he said something about money took me. It took me. Because I know she's been very loud about advocating for Romika Meeks and Dro on her channel. Hey, Nuki. Hey, Kiki. So I know that to be agreeing with Polo and for this family to attach themselves to Polo, what was the purpose? Was he getting too close to y'all truths? What was it to where it got so bad to where we want to cut him off? He's good enough for us to say, can you run up there to that committee meeting? We can't make it. Thank you, Kiki sis. David said, I agree for money. Love of money is a root of all kinds, Ronald. It's scary, you hear me? I almost don't even want you. It's almost you don't even want to tell your family you got a will. Even know anything about you financially. That's crazy. I don't know. Tasha's son, car is red. I think the family is starting to panic. Polo getting too close to the truth. Solving the case. Let's get into criminal villains real quick. Shout out to my girl, Murray Alice, a.k.a. Gigi, the team of Tamala, Sean B, Miss West, and the subscribers over there that are Team Gigi. And then I want to get to my boy, Cutwater Polo, okay? Let me take it back a second.
Call is coming inside the house. This call is coming inside the house, I say. The call is coming inside the house, I say. All right, so I got Tamala here. Tamala, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Gigi.
Now, did you see everything? Before I
Mm.
put the receipts, let's talk about it for a minute. Because the stuff that I heard, I could not believe it about the insurance money, about the kids. But did you know the kids were never on that insurance policy? They were never on that insurance policy. But we were led to believe that they were on the insurance policy and that Lulu just took them off the last minute and then she just killed them. That's what we were led to believe. That was a lie. It is so many lies. But Polo had enough, y'all, and he is speaking out. Woo! Honey, it's so much. Go ahead, Tamala, because I don't want to hog up. And let's get these likes up. I cannot go without telling y'all, let's get the likes up. Let's get these likes up. Let's get these likes up. Let's get these likes up.
Man, when I say when the cookie crumbles, it makes people like Polo, because at the same time, when I sit here as a content creator that covers these stories, it's inspiring to me. Whether I got into the facts with him or not. Seeing Gigi build her team and go making sure we snatch down every receipt we can. Don't look at it, snapshot that. Everything matters. We got to pay attention to the families. It's got to come up because it's a part of the story. The feuding is in there. So we don't leave that in there. We take that out so we won't have anybody mad at us. No, it's a part of the story. Been a part of the story. I just felt the need to say about the domestic violence. We had to touch on that briefly, but it has to be talked about. Sad that children should have been the first ones to absolutely agree. Who the fuck was Lulu working with is the question. It's Gigi fan for me. Candy, it gets me every time. Hey, Miss Sean B, what's going on? Shout out to you. Drop my girl Miss Sean B's link, please. She has started her own channel. She's doing wonderful to be a beginning content creator over there. The engagement with her crowd, talking about different topics, but making it come together, not sound like it's run on sentences and things like that. She's doing wonderful. So shout out to her. She is a part of the team of Gigi over there at Criminal Villains, the Deep New York News, and the Messy Sweet Spot. And she tells you, it's the Messy Sweet Spot. What do y'all expect? I go over there for the mess. I'd be lying if I told you I didn't. So that means there is some truth to what Nikki said. What Nikki said, that's why I left that alone. Had me chasing my tail. Girl, send in a whole frenzy. You hear me? And I wasn't about to do it. But I'm here for the tea. I'm here for the tea. Am I here for the exposure? Yes, I'd be lying to y'all if I told y'all I wasn't. I am. Because innocent people's faces are being played in. Somebody's playing in somebody's face. And I know right now that I'm going to have people mad at me for saying that, but it is true. And it's causing division when we should be coming together as a village. Shouldn't be no dividing when it keeps being our black men's lives keep being taken. And we are allowing others to walk free. Because we'd rather get into it versus come up with a solution. Okay, when we walking, when we going back down to Gainesville, you know what I'm saying? That's going to lead other people to come along. And as I work with Shank Rock and John Barnett, that's what they do. That's when John Barnett comes in and speaks for the family. And him and Shank start hosting press conferences and news conferences. I be on boots on the ground with them lately, doing that. We got to make movement, but y'all, we talking about the mother when she went. Polo went and got the skin and fur tore off of him for doing a favor for the family. Oh, wait a minute. Girl, Renee Child, she said, y'all would like to know where the blunt force trauma came. That's it. Who hit him with a vehicle and took off? Where are they? Are they going to be held accountable? No. Because Polo somewhere along the line, and it's just there. It just is what it is. He was getting too deep. Gigi and her team was getting too deep. Whether y'all liked the receipts or you didn't, the receipts was receipting. It bought people out that are now speaking out saying, we no longer want to play this game with you. CeCe was humiliated. She was crucified. I kid you not. Very confusing, Kiki. CeCe was crucified. Shamed by content creators, very much so. The subscribers turned their backs on her. Had out there feeling like she was Moses all alone, or Noah, one of them. She was alone. You hear me? Because didn't nobody have time for the games. It was bigger than that to a lot of people. It was to Gigi. Her face felt like it was played, and even when she wanted to give her a second chance, everybody's like, hell nah, Gigi. She got crucified for that. You did, real tea. I be seeing y'all. I be in the bushes a lot. Trying to catch up. And everybody, some people had said this from the beginning and was getting attacked. A lot of people said this on Facebook that wasn't even over here on the YouTube algorithm. Was saying this about Natasha. Where did the fraud come up from? Because people looked into it. And it looked good to put out all Renee's debts and sins and stuff. It was easy to sit back and say, hey, it ain't on us. They looking up Renee. They on Renee and Lulu. But Polo kept coming harder. And I watched Polo. And I watched Gigi. And I watch Open Book because I know there's other channels that cover it. Chronicle Speaks. I be catching up on everybody. And I look at the subscribers' thoughts. Because sometimes, hey, Amber Marie, we can be biased as content creators. We can be biased. We can listen to somebody, they sound so believable that we believe them and stay with them. Hey, Melinda. Homeless woman saw everything. The two witnesses said there wasn't any homeless people. I kept saying that. So nobody talked to the cops. We ain't want to take them to the cops. We don't want to take these witnesses to the cops. We don't want to get an attorney to say, why aren't y'all speaking to these witnesses? What's the secret? Because we not going to do this. Of course, CeCe, I knew Tasha was a line cloud chaser. The narrative never changed. Man, that's why you got to sit back and watch, Nuki. Let the cards, you know what I'm saying? You got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. Yes, we can be very biased, but we have to do our own research. And we do, real tea. That's a fact. That's why you get your team. And our receipts, even my girls will tell you how long ago was that. I pushed T-Lady, them will tell you, somebody them will tell you, how long ago was that receipt? I need dates and times. I need dates and times, especially pics. I need dates and times. Like I need recent. I go a year back. 2, 3, I can't. It's too much. I need dates, times. I need everything. If we remove money from Justice for Dro, will there still be Justice for Dro? That's a good question. Ronald said, if we remove money from Justice for Dro, will there still be Justice for Dro? And Ronald, it depends on who it is. I'm not turning my monetization off. I wouldn't tell Gigi to. We paid for this StreamYard. If I get something back for paying through their businesses, Gravitate means, yes, I want to be a content creator. I got stories I want to tell. I want to cover this and that. And, I want to put my perspective on it. But that is a good question. What I feel like I need to know. Shit, you better come with all the receipts. Got to get ready for work. SB, be careful, okay? And have a great day, sis. Honestly. Hey, Stephanie. Yeah, you are absolutely correct. The rest of the noise about who did whom and said what, bottom line is there's been no answer to one simple question. That's it. What happened to him? So is there really a PI? I don't think so. They got an advocate now, which I don't think that Polo was fighting for advocacy. I don't. I don't think he was fighting for Nina Johnson's position or nothing. Because Polo really talked about, really came with Dro. And he was really boots on the ground with that. So with Nina was doing Romika and updates with Dro. When that's a lot, because there's a lot going on with the Romika case. And put little missing kids here and there on their channel. So, I keep up that way. It was said Natasha's son cut his dreads off and also drives a red car. The nurse and our partner said the car in front of them was red, but they actually was driving a red car. Wow. That's crazy, Stacy. When the police came to the cabin for disturbance, did they make contact with Tyrone, who drove the damn red car? Why was Lulu on the police report? What caused the cabin police call? I just subscribed someone to your channel. Lord have mercy, I'm so late to the info today. I'm just really getting started. We need to go back to the basics. We do. And it's sad because I hate that it's got to go back to the basics, but sometimes you have to. To me, Dro never went to the pizza shop. We all know Dro was already injured. It's almost like, but the pizza was there. Or was it? Somebody went and collected the pizza and at the street and his money and decorated it real nice and perfect. And then we hear that people don't believe those people. Like, it's so confusing. This is so sad. So how did T2 really die? So basically he died from a concussion. Right. Caused by what, Real T? That's the thing. What was the concussion? What was the brain injury caused by? Why don't we, what? Because if y'all say he got hit by a car, then whose car? If not by a vehicle, who hit him? That means it's somebody that took this man's life out there, whether by vehicle or an instrument, period. Who is that person? I think the PI is actually a YouTuber, but I won't put a name on it just yet. Okay, thank you, Ty. Appreciate that. Joe's death was an accident, but they used his passing as a weapon towards the mother and Lulu for taking the fraud money. Even though the T is messy, Joe was murdered, he still deserves justice. Yeah. And it is. It is God is the great. But at this point, we didn't bring this story here. It made it here. And differences of opinions on top of lies being exposed are coming into formation. That's what makes it messy. Because you got this side against Miss Rena, or Miss Renee, however you say her name. You got this side strong and stern with the Davises. Polo's just mad. But these are the same people that attach themselves to him. Thank you, Polo. Polo's really bringing out. Thank you. Polo said everything I'm talking to y'all about, I already discussed with them first. Miss Natasha, can you confirm that? Yes, Polo, you did. I'm watching. Now that the cookie has crumbled, we are supposed to look at Polo sideways, Gigi sideways, you guys sideways. I think not. Even though she said, in order for all this to make sense to me, the family always really knew what happened. Supersize, I'm in agreement. She said, what caused the concussion? The John Doe also said that the nurse's car was red. Polo was set up, shoot, almost died, and still got bullets in his back. This is why he's so connected. Exactly who hit Dro. Let me get caught up, guys. I'm sorry. Let me get back to this video a little bit so we can listen to what Polo had to say today.
Go ahead, Tamala.
Well, we were led to believe. I've been saying that all along, Gigi. It's so much messy stuff behind the scenes that's going on with this case. Because when we
Slow
first
down.
aired the
You're not
case
wrong.
and we were going hard about the case, me, you, Sean West, everybody else in the chat, they every time we came up with something and we were close, getting closer and
They
closer.
gonna shut
Then
it down. They gonna shut
yeah,
it
they shut
down. They
it
gonna
down.
shut it down.
And then it was said that Jason, then it was also said that Jason, when Jason stated out of his own.
I get it, Doc. Doc said I walked away from it. This story got so confusing. It is. It is. But it's certain things that I can know from Gigi to Polo that really stuck out to me to make me start looking at things a real different and really in a you know, in a better light in the sense of the family. Cause I kept staying away from it, but it didn't brew for no reason. And when CeCe got attacked, and even though she was coming back defensively, she has a right to respond to all the attacking. See, everybody's emotions was high. Nobody thought to say that. Well, if you call her a bitch, she's gonna call you a bitch back. Or she might be so mad, she might be a cusser and call you a bitch. She didn't mean it at that time. She's up here protecting her name. Like, I know this woman. Only for months of attack, you come back a month later, almost 2 months later, and say, "Oh yeah, I know her." If I accidentally and like because of who you are, it's just supposed to be brushed under the rug. No, now it's thousands and thousands and thousands of people on all these different social media sites. Like, but you lied to us. You came up here stern with your nieces and your cousins all in the chat, captivating the people, and only to come back to you knew her for real. So everybody ain't the same when friendships break up. Some friends walk away and come back together. Some friends walk away, never come back. Some people that once said they was your friend walk away and want to tell everything. That's a mad day. We're there. This is Mad Day 2.0. Maybe 3.0, because like we're at World War III right now, right? In real time. And now the things are being exposed. When y'all see, that's why I be saying about people with scripture and stuff. You know to use your discernment and walk away. Okay, he showed us who he is. You know what I'm saying? God remove anybody that isn't any good for my family, for myself, for us trying to gain justice for our nephew drove away from us. But that didn't happen. It came out and it was, you got a new advocate and this and that and that and this. And everybody ain't feeling this way for no reason. Everybody's not speaking out. Everybody that was once rocking and rolling in, I'm pretty sure that Nina Johnson's still doing her thing, but she did agree with Polo about the money. People that distributed it, I think they have a right to know. And I know it's something to say, I don't want to know. As long as they got the PI. Some may even say, if y'all didn't get the PI, use it for what you need to use it for. Use it what you need to use. It's going to be different people. Some people are going to want to know. And if y'all didn't get a PI, would y'all be willing to send everybody donations back besides the ones that said, no, keep that? I'm just asking if it comes down to that being the case. I'm not saying that they don't have a PI. I'm saying if you don't. Sussy hashtag David Strong, will y'all be doing that for the people sending it back? Because times are still hard, whether it's tax time or not. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. 10,000 ain't shit. Okay? I agree. It was so much going on. Stories changing. They ain't not adding up. I'm still confused. Okay? Hey, Miss Jamila, what's going on? Polo said he saw the pictures and videos of the scene. We need to see that, or was that a lie him and Auntie told? It if it don't make sense, it ain't the truth. Baby Natasha got a new sofa set with the PI. Not a new sofa set. Go on, Jacob's girl. When Dad said, "I want what is mine," he never said, "I want the truth and justice," until later. That stuck with me. The first video Natasha did, a large cool outside the cabin with me. Tamala noticed it. Hey, Miss Pamela. Let's get into this tea and then let's play Polo's video.
Mouth. He was at the hospital. They were like, "Oh, leave Jason alone." And I'm like, why does everybody want to leave this person alone, but they want to keep putting pressure?
I think she said at 134, but I played at 134.
Probably not.
Find your perfect tax expert. Whatever your tax situation might be.
What he has told the public today, it sealed the deal. It has put the... And I said,
anybody got the timestamp?
I just want to say, give it up for Polo for being honest, for being transparency. You see what I see?
Oh, there it goes.
Yep.
Let me rewind that back so y'all can see.
Oh,
this is when Gigi
put it back up here. Okay. So let's look in some of the comments.
This is when Gigi puts up the receipt. She's gonna read. Hey, Lalisi, thank you for being a member for 28 months. I love you, Pooh. Sharon, you right. I said the same thing. Where is the receipt? Okay. It said how folks were saying Lulu and her brother was together, then Lulu and Jason, then Lulu and the ex-cop boyfriend. Shaking my head. All that was lies. It's a lot of apologies having to be done around her, whether you like it or not. You can't know somebody's innocent and at the same time still feel like, I still think, well, then she ain't innocent. She just not innocent. Okay. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you. That's all I'm saying. I want to get into this receipt real quick, y'all. And this is when I knew shit was getting real. Like, at first, what I heard, what I see, is everything. We can hear whatever from this panel over there, over here. When I see evidence and I see certain names under post, I'm like, okay, yeah, shit's getting real. Yes, my friend Jason is definitely innocent. Okay, she said her friend Jason is definitely innocent, the common truth. I must say, and welcome, the common truth. I'm not going to disrespect you in any kind of way, shape, or form, or nothing. I just want to say, when the story comes to us and I sit back and I see Jason on hit the live on Facebook, I kind of sat back and was like, whether Miss Renee at a point felt like don't say nothing to nobody, I wouldn't tell anybody outside the family. But as a man, a grown man, I would definitely call Tyrone Jr. Now it's almost like, did that happen? But he said himself he didn't call. Why is this so messy? What did I say messy, Sharita? So I can fix it and clean it up. Because I'm just listening and tapping in. I ain't even tapped into Polo's. I'm just giving my perspective. If it's messy, I don't know what to tell you. I'm trying to be less messy as possible and just keep up with it. Because I see updates. I wanna be a part of the updates. Hey, Open Book, salute to you. Shout out to Open Book, you guys. Make sure y'all drop her link. Open Book talks about the Romika Meeks case, the Tyrone Davis Jr. case as well. I love her platform. She gives a lot of the updates that I catch. I have to wait till night for Gigi to drop uploads during the day, but when she goes live at night to really get to the meat and potatoes. I've been all these lives saying I've been ran out of room, cussed out, and even fell out my friend behind this. Well, I don't want to cuss you out. You know what I'm saying? If that's your friend, you're supposed to. You're supposed to. That's what a real friend do. You're going to come and speak for your friend if you don't like something that's being said. And it's a hell of an allegation. It is. And I remember at Gigi's platform one night, they was saying they was thinking wrong place, wrong time for him. And I honestly seen that, but it was the energy too. But I get it when your back's against the wall, for real, for real. I can get how you could be a deer in headlights. So that's why I stepped back from this case, because I really wanted to look at everybody's perspective. I wanted to put my feet in everybody's shoes. Besides Lulu's. That's the only one I did not connect with doing this. Because she still left him. Even if she didn't do it, she still left him. Why do I got to overlook that? I don't. Whether she's free or not, you left him. That's why we're here. So you're a part of the problem. Yes. So I get it, the common truth, but welcome. I know I saw a picture of Joe on the side of the road. He was laying on the ground. I don't know if it was AI, but I saw. And people need to quit that, Miss Tammy. That is so emotional. Hey, Miss Sonia, I'm like, and then, when that be AI and, you really be into a case or something and they make the craziest AI picture, it'd be disgusting and it's creepy. Renee knew it was going to be some BS. Yeah, shout out to Open Book for real. Hey, Jacqueline. She said, I watched the live. This is just going left. Hopefully, this doesn't stop the main important thing. And the main thing should only be justice for Dro. I agree. It is a distraction. It is. It's very much a distraction, Crystal. And I'm not distracting from it. I'm talking about it. I'm simply having a conversation with like-minded people. I want to talk to like-minded people. I'm not here to throw daggers, but nobody's stopping me from being honest and telling the truth. Or if I see something wrong, I'm going to call it out. Why do we have to excuse lies by anybody? Even if it's one lie, lie is a lie. I don't care who tells it. Am I saying, oh, they did something to Dro? No. Because I've always wanted to know what happened. That's why I asked that question. What happened to Dro? If it was a car, why aren't we on a hunt for a hit and run? Who hit him in the back of the head that called that kind of head injury? Because nobody's being held accountable. She said, but nobody was there, so we can't say nobody was innocent exactly. Okay, Jacob. Hey, life, as Nikesha. Thank you to Open Book. I appreciate you greatly and sincerely, right? Especially when I know the kind of person he is that could have, yeah. Hey, Tommy. Thank you, Tamika. I appreciate you, baby. I do. I'm an observer too and pay attention from outside. You got to take your emotions out of this Open Book. And I'm behind y'all. Hey, Michelle's, what's going on? Like, yeah, Shell's like, swear. And that's what brings confusion and stuff, because we want to argue and bicker. It is about Dro, just other stuff that's happening. So some of us just take to talk about it. We just talk about it. Because it's shit that's happening surrounding this young man's story and his life being taken. And I want to know. Thank you, Doc. Thank you for becoming a new member. Thank you for grabbing that green jacket. Hey, joy to the world, baby. We all want to know what happened. But other stuff is happening. She said, I didn't see that video. I only have YouTube for social media. As you see, it's a bunch of confusion. It is the common truth. That's why I said a lot of apologies got to be pushed out around here. Because, I mean, when everybody was so focused on Miss Rena and Jason, Miss Natasha and them looked like the golden child. It was like it was almost all figured out besides needing a PI. And we was ease on down the road to justice. That was thank you, Tanika. That was what I gathered from it, Thank you, Six. Thank you, baby. Happy Wednesday. I'm sorry, but Lulu holds all the answers and was there and not telling what happened. I still believe, look, she's still guilty to me. We very much entitled to our own opinions. Everybody is over here. Even if I don't agree, me and you ain't got to beef. Feel like the people who are involved is causing confessions on purpose so the content creators will stop. That's what it seemed like. It do. Because they was cracking. It was like you was walking on peanut shells. Like when you go into the Logan's restaurant and they crack the peanuts and stuff. That's what I feel like I was walking on peanut shells because it felt like it was always something cracking. Polo started doing his big ones. He started going down to Florida. That's when shit really hit the fan. From what I seen. And I could have missed something in between. Hey, T Mills. But I seen Polo going down to Florida. Lulu is on punishment. Yeah, she still left for him. And she lied behind it. And I ain't lying on myself. I don't give a damn how nervous I get. Y'all not great make me say, I don't give a damn how nervous I get. I'm not great to say I stole something and I didn't. So I got to say, why did you even lie like that? I think it's the principle. I rub your back, you rub mine. Yeah, I could see that too. This reminds me when Romika case first started, so they have to keep at it. Notice we don't hold adults accountable for their actions. We don't. Yeah, they over blocking you and shit like, well, y'all, we're blocking, but yeah, we don't call people murders. We don't put people, Jason, the one who, we done did all that, the brother. Told every lie through the gap between her teeth. We have put out some hellified accusations that got to be cleaned up. In a narrative of slander on these people's names, I'm going to be the first one to say it. Do I think a lot of things went wrong with this? Yes. Jason not contacting the family? Absolutely. Disagree with that wholeheartedly. I don't care what she said. Because we see you getting off that train, whether we want to agree or not. We could be against the Davises, but we seen you get off the train with the Davis family in Tyrone. So I know you were somewhat close to these people for that call to be made. Like, questions to start arising, like, why I gotta be quiet? If that's what you said, they're acting strange. Thank you, Samad. I appreciate you, sis. Red flag for me was when Aunt said she didn't know CeCe. And come on, Shells. Period. Right. Flip mode, baby. The problem with Polo is he can't be controlled. Right. Jason, Curry, Karen, Lulu's detective boyfriend, shaking my head. I'm tired. It's beyond confusion. Now, I come into a royal rumble of words. Because all the things that's been said, I see Natasha hit the panel for Gigi, Sean, and Tamala. When I heard help, I heard solutions, places she can go to get help. It just didn't go in the narrative of the subscribers. Because remember, we was Team Natasha versus a lot of us was not just Team Dro. We was Team Natasha. Because, the scriptures and the morning motivations are everything. And sometimes we can hide behind that. We can. I'm guilty. Hide behind spirituality. When I know it's a little sin in her, maybe a lot of sin. Knowing I ain't that person that I'm portraying myself to be. But the cookie always crumbles. Don't y'all know that? You can wear a mask for so long, it's gonna come off. Especially when somebody's bringing some heat. Because everybody thought Polo was gonna stay over there to Miss Rena and them. But as Polo kept going and going, it was like, but hold on. The old gray hair, she ain't what she used to be many long years ago. That nigga looking at the paperwork, the done slid across his desk, he's thinking, nah, this, They don't involve me. They want me to get on the road, go to this committee meeting, handle things, and, Nobody wants their faces played in. Y'all might. I agree with him. Not with something like this. Could Polo been wrong about something? Okay, why are we going to hold him to the cross for something that was told to him? He just felt like he wants us to know. I love a good gossip session that's meaningful. It's meaningful because I'm invested to know what happened to this young man. After showing so much love and embracing this young lady out of town, being a little envious of it. Like, damn, I want a man like that. Not knowing that the end of the story was going to be his life is gone. And that's crazy, Miss Lady T. So which line are we going to go with? Because we heard nothing that could have been possibly what could have happened, because we know he definitely didn't jump out there. Come on, Tammy. It's almost like now we're singing a whole nother tune. What happened to the music? How we A into a B flat without nobody knowing, or y'all feel like nobody got to know we switching the tune to the song? Tasha had to do what was right. She knew Jason was innocent. She was mad he gave Renee the card. And y'all, this is Jason's friend. She's saying that they got mad because Jason gave Renee that car, and we all know that he did have that car. He was in possession of that car. Showing big love to a community. I still believe that Lulu, yeah. That's the only person. And she got away. She got away with the confusion. She slid right through the cracks. Her plan worked, and the only thing she had to do was sit back on that cruise that Tyrone Jr. paid for. Get on here and do these good performances. Y'all don't really know my life. Y'all act like y'all know everything. Who's doing this? See, I go back to you, what you said, Lulu. You was told to be quiet and let them investigate. But no sooner than that pressure, that heat. Gigi and her team, and then Polo came, and man, when I say they was cooking burr on that grill, you hear me? Gigi and Polo was out there with burr on the grill, not Tommy Hawk steaks, baby, burr on the grill. It brought people out. It brought a cousin or a nephew out on TikTok. It brought another one out on the clip. I said, go look at that clip I played of Shanitra Speaks. when the cousin came out and said what his mama was doing and who they was sleeping with who? A family member. Not the content creators. I played that on my live. I said, I don't even want to get into it, and I stopped what he was saying. Now I got to go back and hear what he said. He said it was a whole lot of sin going on around them parts. Just saying what he said. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, Doc, I didn't get it. It was like we listening to Life is a Highway, you know what I'm saying? Now Papa is a Rolling Stone. Them is two different tunes. How we go from Life is a Highway to Papa it was a Rolling Stone? Say what? Yeah. Polo was going to accuse everybody at one point. Yes, with the mama, Renee, she asked him to ride with her because Jason and Miss Renee's family are really close. Supersize, I ain't seen nothing since the little starting this channel back and all of that. The witnesses never said Dro's head was bleeding all over the road. If his head was bust wide open, only the aunt said that, but wasn't there to see that lies again. Lulu will get her karma. I feel like people should look at how people treat other people and realize they can do as it shall. I've been saying that lately. Don't think you exempt. Hey, CeCe Vet, what's going on? Love you. Don't think you exempt. She said it was cool when they slandered the panel on Gigi's channel. Now the tables turn and they losing it. Because Nina and Polo both was advocating like crazy.
I'm trying to see if any comment worth mentioning. We love you, Polo. This is sad. Please don't dim your light. Okay. But the supporter asked them to set one up. All right. You can't argue with facts. And it's nothing wrong with accepting donations because you would need them in case, like this is especially the big head ass, blah, blah, blah. Who said if the Davis family has something to do, blah, blah, blah. So what I'm looking at is hold up, hold the fuck up, hold the fuck up, hold up.
Boy, I'm telling you, boy, when Gigi get her news, Sam, it takes me every time. So it wasn't wait, because I seen that on the open book. So that wasn't the itinerary for Tyrone. They was going to when one of these creators or even you, Miss Parker, reach out and invite Lulu. If she could be transparent, I wouldn't mind talking to her. But I don't want to do the talking in circles. You know, if Lulu want to talk, she can. Everybody got a right to tell their story. And we can't get mad because we be wanting to hear from the people. Hey, Sarisha. We be wanting to hear from the people, you know? Got to let them talk. If we don't believe them, then we open it up to that. We open it up to the questions. I got questions. I'm going to stop hearing her and ask my shit anyway. Lulu, you can talk now. The case is closed. You left them. To me, you left them. You're guilty. You was a part of why we're here. Now, the other part you play in this, I don't know. Hell, you might not ever tell us. That's cool too, because you got to live with that, not us. That's how I see that. She has to live with that, not me. Because I ain't going to never leave my man on the side of the road. We can go through it. Can I say what is going to happen? I never hit. I can't say that. No, I can't say that. He wasn't wrong. Tyrone mom asked him not to speak on her son. He did just that, but he definitely wanted to. But he respected the person who had the man, his mama. And I get that. I ain't mad at that. No, for me it was Polo talking about they think you trying to sleep with the young girl. They rich. Ooh, I'm done. I don't know. I didn't know that. I don't know. I don't know nothing about that part. Not for internal injuries. You don't see blood. Really, when you look at it, we talk about everything. But what happened to Joe? They talking about the daddy having an affair. Who cares? That's between him and his wife. And I don't care, Tammy. But I want to say this to you too, Miss Tammy. Can we get mad about shit like this coming out in a story? Because everything's gonna come out. It did with Shanquilla Robinson. Miss Alejandra and them still get attacked about PPP loans and shit that just didn't matter with the Mexico trip, but shit comes out. It's called What's Done in the Dark. That's why I titled this. Why is all this happening now and what's done in the dark? People on Facebook, man's page was writing letters to different officials in Gainesville. They shared a template of what to send about Joe. The auntie said to send it to her so she could send it, shaking my head, no effort. But why do we have to send it to her? Versus we all just send our letters together or just have a town hall and tell everybody where you're having it. Because when we did Shanquilla's pink envelope to the White House for the people that didn't come, Quilla and them told the news what, where to send their letters at, the address to the White House. I know this off topic, but I love her earrings. With the hair, you look beautiful. Thank you, The Common Truth. So no disrespect to you, Miss Tammy, but when cases like this happen, things are going to be said. If you was on drugs, like I said, with George Floyd, he lost his life. They went back to his drug usage, which wasn't even happening at that time, but it got bought up. Was we mad? Yes. But that's part of it. Hey, Casino, what's going on? Hey, Katrina. Arguing and fighting over fraudulent monies, says CeCe. Hey, Erica, what's going on, baby? Happy Wednesday, girl.
Ring the goddamn alarm, y'all. Hold up. Who is that? Who do I see in a conversation agreeing with Polo? Put it in the chat. Who is that, y'all? Do y'all see what I
Always
see?
Samad.
Yeah.
You see what I see?
Yep.
Yeah, Miss Lady T, you've been telling me that. I wrote that. I know.
Yep.
I was looking for you, Lady T. I think to write that down.
Y'all see what I see? Agree? Okay. What do you see, Tamala?
Did you didn't see? Go back, GG. You didn't go.
Wait. Y'all, who name do y'all see that ring bells in the comment section of Polo that is agreeing with Polo about them lying and flip-flopping? Who do y'all see? Say it. Come
Nina
on.
Johnson.
Hurry up.
Nina Johnson.
Put the name in chat. Put the name in chat. Y'all need to be more active. Hurry up. Put the name in the chat.
Nina Johnson.
In the chat. Put the
Not Miss Nina. That's what make it look more crazier. Not Nina. What all has changed? I guess I have to catch up. I become interested because it is, Doc. But it's interesting all at the same. These are things that we have to know. And for me, I do, Doc. And you have a channel. Y'all drop Dr. Doc's channel, please. And drop Shank Rock's channel too, please. It's what gets me, Doc. We have to know this. You know why? Because we have to know how to use discernment versus just listening, to just sit back before we started really getting overly invested into these cases, because we did, and look where we are. Where Nina Johnson, who you said and was tagging every day, every time you went live about something, or you tagged Nina Johnson in everything. That's what she said, Pandora. Crazy work right there, Pandora, for sure. No, everybody ain't hitting 8. No, we're not. For the people that agreed, I mean, golly, I hope my son never date anybody like you. I'm just being honest. Yes, every dog has his day. Some dogs has more. Yeah. And Polo said it because I think the lady Leah was working on a case too. She gave him money for bills and all. Who gave who money? It was with the friend, chose to be quiet. That's them people blood. He's just a friend. That's not his place. If you could understand, everybody move differently. We all don't think the same. We don't. We don't. That's why I'm interested because the playing with people's faces, especially those that are really into this, to say, "Hey, take my money, get that PI." Hell, tag Nina so much, made me follow. Yeah, by Mika, me too. That's how I follow Nina. But Nina stamping what Polo is saying in this clip. Let's get to it, Gigi. Let's read this clip.
Name in the chat. Put the name in the chat. Now, the funny thing about it is, Natasha, she's violence. They have talked to this girl. Natasha said, "Oh, that's family. That's family right there, right?" Then she just said that other guy, "Oh, girl, that's family. That's family. Oh, yeah." So, honey, that's very telling, honey. That's very telling. That's very telling, honey. Whew. Okay, Sweet Berry donated $2. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all not typing fast enough, y'all. So what do you make of that, Tamala?
To start a podcast with River.
And I think Gigi already read the post, but Polo's being very vocal. He's not holding back. Like, let's be honest. Come on, let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like Polo. If it's in the public, let's keep it in the public. What we going behind the scenes for? Hold on, y'all. Let me take this. Ooh. I don't know what it is, y'all, but it's something about these dunks. Baby, it feel like they got like a little, making my feet swell or something. Like, baby, jeez. And people were getting close to exposing. They all were getting money from committing fraud, sadly, including Dro, says CeCe. But they want us to stop talking about Dro so they can get away. And focus on certain people. I think CeCe's about to come.
All you need is a concept and a way to record it. Here's how.
It's just saying that she's, to me.
Let them talk from their experience. That's full transparent. Tamala.
Okay, this one says, not restless. He's entertained because others were playing pretend with him. Now it's not amusing anymore. He's rejoicing, pleased that his suspicions were correct, knowing the affection was fake and it's being exposed in grand style. It's a lot going on, y'all, with this. I hope we get into this place.
What's going on? You damn right. You damn right.
What time did CeCe call in on this live, y'all?
They got under Gigi scam. Why can't y'all hear me? Hello? Did I ask y'all for a donation for Tyrone? Press 1. If I've never asked y'all for a donation for a legitimate statement, then you would have known and told the exact number of funds.
He said, Natalie, Yunti, Tasha, since you claim you gave me all the information, finally, can you tell the truth about the alleged stolen money from out of the bank account that he shared with the Yunti? Because if that was a legitimate statement, then you would have known and told the exact number of funds and how it was transferred, because his bank account had the timestamps and transferred markings facts. But yet, tell the world that I actually put it together, how that money really got there and why y'all couldn't do shit about it, even to this day, because it wasn't $250K. Let's be transparent. Hashtag justice for Dro, you lying motherfuckers. Baby. Oh, baby. Ooh. I didn't know it was after the hashtag. Ooh, Polo, shit. God damn. Oh, shit. Mm. I Polo. I'm amazed. I'm amazed of I want to pray for this world to become better because it's crazy. All of this has come to formation, and when you see people actually doing this, like during death, like these have been the worst um cases ever. And to see how all the pieces are falling are crazy. It is, and I get it, Miss Pamela, because it is taking death to show people's true colors. It's showing us how people can come out here and pretend to be whoever they want to be, how the devil will captivate millions of people through one person. It's almost like we can't let our guard down for a second. Or somebody will play in our face like we can't even trust. And y'all know how many people, how many stories are going to come after this where these families are really need help, but everybody's going to turn their back because they don't want to invest. Their hearts have been broken. People will start turning away from these stories. Not another one, not again. And it always ends like this. I hate to say that, y'all, but it always ends like this. The loudest person in the room is wrong. Sometimes the ones that's in silence sit back and let the cards fall. Because it might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, it might be a year from now, but it'll fall, everything will fall into place. See, the people calling out other people's wrongs, they got skeletons too. She said, well, I'll speak for myself. I don't make the connection between the father having an affair and what happened to his son. I know that dirty laundry is going to be earnable for the person insured. I get that. I get that. It has nothing to do with it. I was just saying how people was going to bring it out. It has nothing to do with it. It doesn't. Hell, we don't know what has anything to do with any of this. Besides content creators, whether you're Facebook, TikTok, or YouTube, you're a content creator. Started bringing heat and connecting with people outside of not just sitting on a platform and talking about it. Tyrone spirit was moving people. Because Gigi and them was over there working, and so was Open Book and Royal D. They was really trying to crack the case by talking to BG. Hey, Rose. Y'all drop big roast link too, please, in the chat. The word says even a fool is smart when they be. Never. And when you come out and say that, I seen the footage of the pizza place and to come out and we know that you've never seen footage. And you own up to you didn't see the footage on Polo. She did. It makes me think, what else are you lying about or not being truthful with? Because if you don't want it out here, don't put it out there. Miss Natasha made the post about the insurance. When you took the picture, was you proud because you was on the policy? You know, it makes you think a lot, have a lot of questions. Because again, everybody ain't feeling the same way. This is just confusing. This has no choice but to leave a lot of questions. Was you really just taking a picture because you was proud of them? I start going in. Yeah, I'm not a detective, but I start going into my detective zone. Right, Lady T? When we the world love drug more than his own. We together for just why the family is divided. It's sad. I knew it was a mess when Natasha started having the lady in the family to speak about the case. I saw the Aunts live on Facebook when it first happened. Next live, I watched it on Gigi's. Thank you, Rose. Thank you, Rusty. I'm just trying to figure out the lies. The chick named Karma Fitness spin a block every time. Every time. I didn't know about Facebook Man until a while after. No shade. Now you good. That's why I say a lot of people from Facebook don't come to YouTube or do TikTok, and a lot of people that's on TikTok don't do YouTube.
And how it was transferred because his bank account had timestamps and transferred markings. He said that is facts. Better yet, tell the world that I actually put it together how that money really got there and why y'all couldn't do shit about it even till this day. Because it wasn't, he's absolutely right, is because they wanted to get the fans hyped up. They wanted y'all to go battle. Oh my God, she stole all that money. Oh my God. $1,000 on YouTube. He even popping like that on YouTube. Or on his shit like that. Come on now. But y'all,
got done caused so much division. It reminds me of the Naziah Harris case. Am I still muted? Hold on. Let me know if y'all can hear me now. Can y'all hear me now? Y'all still can't hear me? We can hear. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Um, he said they got invited by the police department 3 times and they never could make it up there. I guess no one has PTO. They all have cars. Shut up. I didn't know that. So Polo said that hey pretty ass Mika, baby. So Polo said that the Davis family has been invited up there 3 times by the police and never made it. Hey JS, happy Wednesday. Thank you, Shawana. Thank you so much, sweet. I appreciate y'all. I don't know why, Nana. Do y'all? That's sad, Renee. It's really sad. Yep, she said it today. I couldn't believe it either. Wow. Why nobody win? Because y'all saying it now. Nobody asked Polo to do that. So it wasn't Polo's place to go 3 times. He went. He got slandered for that. He got crucified for that. Wow. Indy, that's crazy. No sound. Is it still no sound, you guys? Still no sound? Or y'all can hear me and Miss Lady T just came. Let me know. Can y'all hear me? Okay, they saying they can hear. Go out, Miss Lady T, and come back in, okay? It's a Christmas, so I'll never forget. Yeah. No, the Gainesville meeting and the meetings with the detective is different. Who asked him to meet Indy 3 times? Hey, Diva Baby. Thank you. Hey, Jeanette. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Everybody's guilty to me until proven innocent. I'm going to say why. I can't hold death in as a secret. I can't hold death in as a secret. I love who I love. But when death comes into play as Jason, if that's the case, he was stuck in between a rock and a hard place. But to me, he should have talked to Tyrone Davis Jr. Now, money was always the thing in this case. I knew it was going to be something. Oh, the detective wanted to meet with them 3 times. Why not go to the detectives? But y'all want answers. See what I'm saying? That right there changes a lot, and it makes me look at y'all so different because you cannot say the detectives wanted to meet with us 3 times, but we didn't go. Why not? That's how it starts. What are they gonna say? And we're gonna take our notes. So that way when we get boots on the ground with a lawyer, with the community, and everybody else, we got this all written down. We got our paper trail of what you said those 3 times. And if 1 + 1 ain't equaling 2 around this motherfucker, it's some problems. Because you want to talk to me, we want answers. We want answers. Now, why y'all didn't go and talk to the detective? See, if it was Lulu and Miss Renee, it'd be World War III around her. Yeah, why didn't Renee go talk to the detective? Why didn't Renee do whoop-de-woo and XYZ and da-da-da? Why I didn't go? Why what's not goose is good for the gander? That's it. God is great. Why y'all didn't go meet? It sounds like that's all it is. A bunch of secrets that is now hitting mainstream media and causing a rift between people that cared. And I hope y'all didn't. I hope y'all stop arguing with each other because y'all have a difference of opinions. I really do. Because y'all didn't cause this. Because what's done in the dark always and forever will come to the light, whether we like it or not. How would they know, though? Now we'll never know. God is the great because they declined it. See what I'm saying, Jacqueline? Exactly, guys. So do they really have a private? And I think the people have a right to know that. I do, Patrice. Do y'all have a private detective? Y'all been so transparent, allegedly. These people deserve that. I'm pretty sure some of y'all have pitched in five. Y'all don't have to put it in the chat, but I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all from all these platforms have put in $5 to $10, if not more. I think y'all donations earn y'all the right to know. We ain't got to know who it is. Do y'all got one? They don't have one. They said it in the live. But why not? Y'all came with a prize. Y'all came to the people with detective PIs. Okay, did y'all find one to bring to the people? Because it's crazy that GoFundMe sitting at 10 stacks, but what about his children? Yeah, Tanya, Tony, it is. I seen somebody say a Tubi movie. Because we're not playing on his life. Misinformation's been brought from all over. We just speak on everything. Don't crucify us. Go talk to the family. Ask her about the PI if you put money in. I think if you donate it. Like I said, will the money be if y'all don't get a PI? How long is it going to take you guys to get a PI? Did y'all not look into the pricing of some? And because I think before we present it, we look into pricing and things like that. I think the GoFundMe for the PI is at 10,000. Not that child. Jack said they took money and bought clothes, baby. Videos can be gone, too much time lapse. Yeah. Those babies deserve the truth and all them. They do. They do. That's crazy. This is wild and mad wicked. She said, Alice said, I think Natasha said they have a PI. They just weren't going to release his name. This is the crazy part about it. Miss Lady CeCe, how much money was it, y'all? Yeah, they use people's money for their lifestyle. Someone made a great point. Why not raise money for a second autopsy? Yeah. Because you can't need a certain part of the community. See, a certain part of the community that'll go with the narrative that y'all are pushing. No. Because see, when you're donating your money, what did she say, pretty ass Mika child? I didn't see it. But when you're invested in justice, it's families that went through something similar, they might be donating money. I think when you're trying to create a movement, everybody's involved, even if they don't agree with you. Because they're still involved for a reason. They're giving up their hard-earned money. They might come to the next committee meeting, take off, miss some money. Or just because they're truly invested, want to sit in here for themselves versus come on YouTube and get caught up in this story over here, this story over there, that allegation there, that allegation there. But everybody's invested. From Open Books, Chronicle Speaks, my chat, Gigi's chat, Polo's chat, Nina's audience. We're invested. Nobody came here to hear the lies and a part of the story about Renee and Lulu now. Now that they are on the board, it is what it is. But they're not just playing in Polo's face, they're playing in honest subscribers' faces. Because a lot of y'all keep saying, we just want to know what happened to him. Justice for Joe. That's it. That's really all of this. But see, when I know people's going ground deep, when Miss Natasha made this one comment, it never left me. And she said, we did that car wash when your other son died. She said the Davises went over there and did that. And you can come back and apologize. It's one thing to throw something in my face. It ain't gonna happen again. I'm not gonna let you do it. But when you bring up the death of my other child, yeah, when Woo died, we was the one who set up the car wash, and we the one who did that. I knew she was cutthroat. See, it ain't what Gigi or nobody else says. It's what I heard you say out of your mouth. You know, some things you might say and I might agree with you. It don't mean I forgot what you said about her son and what y'all did. So it showed me a control thing. This was going to turn into a little bit of a control and power thing. And my mama the one who raised Dro. Y'all bought that here. We didn't know that. See, that's when we start painting out Picasso. That's how it starts. For our picture to look so beautiful. So when y'all see the picture that ain't got nothing to it, you got to just figure out what the colors mean, just a splash here and a splash there. And you like, it's always a picture. It's always a picture. And the prettiest picture that's being painted is the one with the splashes, and you got to figure it out. Because the loud one with all the flowers and stuff, it go with your furniture and shit. But it's loud. It stands out. But that don't mean it's always the perfect picture. That's how you find another one. And you eventually change it out for another one. And that's where we are. A pattern. Yeah, it is. It's paint and taint till you figure out what ain't, okay? Man, y'all, this is crazy work. And to the ones that don't like the mess, I'm not here to cause it right now. I said right now. Because if it don't make dollars to me, it don't make sense, and I'm going to speak on it every time. Whether you like what I got to say or not. I'm not going to be attacked in my chat or nothing. If you are like-minded and you just want to have dialogue, and let's talk about what you said too. It ain't about what I say. I'll listen to y'all. Read y'all comments and go off everything y'all say. That's the new activist lady that's going to help lead them to justice. Shells, girl. I hope the Davis family ain't trying to sue the city, missing those meetings out of reason. The case is the way it is. Family ain't put, yep. Renee got quiet after the commission meeting. I felt like GPD shared with her the reason for the accident, and she chose to keep that to herself and let the Davises drown themselves. Nasty ass word. Hey, Valerie, girl. Hey, it is. Pretty ass Mika. It's real nasty. And y'all got to stop thinking y'all can play in people's faces. Stop playing with people's emotions. All y'all got to do is just be your authentic family self. It's people that out there that still give you without the theatrics. Yeah, the theatrics. Don't go bringing more motivation to me when, your shit still stinks. Okay? I'm going to be honest about that. I don't like that. That's like me using drugs and coming over here telling y'all to stay clean. The word of the day is sobriety. And I'm high. I'm back to using cocaine. I come with morning motivation, and then I go and I start talking down and bad about people. Well, did you take anything away from your morning motivation? You got time to gossip. You got time to be sneaky, manipulative, and yeah, I don't need it. Word is Joe, leave with Tasha for like 10 years. Lived with Tasha for like 10 years. Think y'all want any more invite? We want to know. That's it, Shells. It's just speculation. Everyone is guilty at this point. I'm just saying yes. And be truthful. The word is already, man, you heard me. Wicked as hell. And it's always an add-on to that list. Ain't it pretty ass Mika? It's always something added to that list. And that's the crazy part about this. People was invested for a reason. They did not come for the confusion. And it's sad that y'all got this confusion going. And this is to the family. And I hope that they wasn't passing Polo bullshit to put out her. Because sometimes people will put a narrative out here for you to spin for them, and you don't even know that they running a play on you. You don't even know you part of their play, and they playing. He thinking because he's connected to the family, he's getting A1, grade A. Yep, look into them. Man, they done seen Polo on a wild ass goose hunt. Because something he said or something one of these content creators did to start making people go down the rabbit hole. And that's where I was going. Now they need a lawyer to seek justice, change, because etc. No. Especially if she doesn't know, because John Barnett is an activist. He's a civil rights activist, but he is close. That's how you get started with John Barnett. Then you get the attorney. He gets the attorneys, connects you to the right attorneys. People that he's worked with. This one case is Lulu stopped the car so Joe could get out. The black had to hit him because Lulu was surprised when she came back. All right, thank you, Mima. Hey, Lena. Family did play Lulu, play Polo. Lulu was a narrative they wanted to push. They made the comment that it was gonna be a $300K retainer to get a lawyer and crazy hourly rate. They want enough. Who Shell's golden? They made 9,000 off the shirts. I heard. That right there was it. And y'all know that people give your family donations at the funeral, or people bring your donation over. That's always been out of respect. It has been some people that didn't get anything, but y'all, all the love that was shown, y'all got envelopes. Y'all did. And I ain't saying they got to come out here and tell us, but we know outside the donations they received for the shirt, they look. I'm kind of sad that I know all of this, but I remember everything, and I've been tuned in. I see Shells. I do. They don't have no PI. They only have that activist. Meemaw said they don't have a PI. Only that, and I did hear her say they got the activist. She's gonna be taking on. She came on so nasty and aggressive, baby. It's like she was growling at Polo. I was like, oh shit, okay. Now, y'all don't want to be aggressive and y'all don't want this kind of tension and drama. It's drama. You can't have both. You know who she was talking about. Y'all should have been the ending word should have been encouraging, uplifting, and to get everybody back on track, and the focus should have been justice for Dro. Let's get on with this PI. If y'all have any information, not coming at somebody else. It was like, listen up. This is my version of how I listen to her. Listen up, bitches. And the old hag and bums. I's the new Negro in charge. I's the head Negro in charge. And when I'm ready to give y'all an update, I'm going to give y'all an update. I was like, hold the fuck up. Pipe down, ma'am. Because I don't think that when Polo asked the Davises about you that he knew you personally, or it came from a personal space, like to where he was down talking you. But I think that's how it was brought back, is why you came like, Sophia home now, bitches. Like, wait, what? Calm down. Polo was speaking his piece about his interaction with them. But if he don't know you personally, you definitely came out super aggressive. That's how he knew you was talking about him. And he has a right to respond. Yeah, Meemaw. But she has no right. Because that doesn't concern her. What concerns her is to put out, when they having committee meetings, what's next? Because they said they don't like drama. Was that a lie? I'm ending that with her, y'all. I'm getting up out of here. I gotta go finish catching Polo's live. I know that my girl Deep New York News is definitely going to cover it. Thank you, Deborah, for being a member for 9 months. Thank you, CeCe. It was lies, right? Exactly, my God. I know Pamela, right? She better. What you say, Shell's girl? She better watch her back too. They have caused chaos on every platform. Chad, I see the division. I see it. And it's almost like, and if you don't rock with Powder Blue, stop it. Everybody has been Powder Blue, don't move. But when you turn it into 50 Shades of Grey, they got a right to start asking questions and side-eyeing. Because you're monetized on Facebook as well. I'm just saying. Allegedly, Tasha's husband is in the feds for scamming or whatever. Child. Ooh. CeCe need to keep her eyes open. Yes. Thank you, Nookie, baby. Yeah. But am I mad? And, you know, CeCe got tagged so much. Thank you, Venetia. Thank you, sister. CeCe got attacked so much, y'all. She had that right to sit back and analyze. Because I know how to, baby, to sit back and keep your mouth shut like, nah, I ain't about to do this. You're not about to get in front of these people, these strangers, and make like I've been lying. And the whole time, you told me this, you told me that. Because we can't skip over CeCe did have receipts. She did. She did. Natasha was very much talking to CeCe. She was. When I seen it, I said, damn. Why is she acting like she don't know what she's... And they still watching CeCe get attacked. Yet they're doing nothing. What's really up? What's good? And so this is where we are. And sometimes it takes somebody else to get burned for everybody to see it, because CeCe got burned. Polo got burned. Gigi got burned. But who's still looking like Laura Ingalls on Little House on the Prairie? Feeding the sheep all nice, doing the duties of, say. Yeah, I'm going to go see it. I'm probably going to watch it. Hey, Ronita, what's going on, baby? Happy Wednesday, man. Y'all go enjoy the rest of your day. We'll catch back up here tomorrow because I know it's going to be a live. I don't want to play all day lives, y'all. so y'all can go catch it so they can get their views. You know what I'm saying? I just want to come and be supportive of the channels where things are going on for the people that wanna go see and hear what's going on. You get what I'm saying? If it's not your cup of tea, it's too messy. I get it. I respectfully understand that you don't want to watch that, and it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that it's a problem. Again, just because we had differences of opinions today doesn't mean it's a problem. Hey, Smurfette, happy Wednesday, baby. I rock with all y'all opinions. We're gonna agree to disagree, but let's come up with, okay, let's break down what you feel and break down what somebody else feels versus what I feel. Because I'm not biased in this shit. I ain't got a dog in this fight. But if we come together and stop the lying as families coming here with, you don't got to put everything on the table, but hell, you better believe there's always somebody that's going to look into everything. Yeah, that man heard. And it's like, we didn't ask nobody to go do it. I mean, be appreciative that he did. Y'all can ask him, y'all can use him to go to committee meetings and stuff. But ain't nobody asked you nothing. Like, damn. That's some cold-blooded shit. It will say in a matter of seconds whether you thanked him or not before it'll make him feel like, you know, he didn't do something right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what he's been doing ain't shit. Hey, Charlotte Stewart, happy Wednesday. That's all I'm saying. He got that right to feel like that. And then you got this woman now, they didn't ask nobody to do that. Did they ask you to do that? You what? You don't even know. And if you do, we ain't seen you. It's almost like, how about who this woman? You've been in the background, so we don't see you to know who you are. To come out and be so boisterous against somebody else that's been boots on the ground. Not tap the I'm about to, baby. Ranita said drove a sacrifice, but powder blue don't move. Mm-hmm. He was boots on it. He was. Yeah, they do, joy to the world. I'm glad. Use y'all voice. Put it on the table. Because everybody's eyes ain't closed. There's still some people that's eyes are heavily closed with trusting these people. And it's sad. Because again, when families do come with a real family situation like this and want answers, people turn their backs. They don't want to help. Hey, Miriam. She had me turned off. Orange is powerful. Thank you. What time tomorrow? Same time, 2 o'clock, y'all, not 2:30. I just gave Shank a little time today to do his live and stuff. I ain't want to interrupt him. Plus, I was high, y'all. Y'all know I be high and shit. So I was on some lazy, still laying around. Didn't know which wig. I didn't know if I wanted to put my Tina Turner wig on today, my Rolling on the River, but it just wasn't captivating. You know, it just didn't go with my orange or whatever. But I definitely wanted to put on my Rolling on the River wig. Okay. She said, but everybody ain't the same. All we want is was justice for Dro. Damn. Yes, exactly. Yeah, his feelings is hurt because he took it personal. He really thought they wanted justice. Yeah. When you think you're doing the right thing for some people and they just turn their backs on you and, you know what I'm saying, put your ass out. No nothing, no blanket, no shoes, no clothes. That's how they did it. They used him and threw his ass out. He was getting too close. Thank you, Lena.